They say once you enter Karasta prison in Latvia, the place decides if you leave. I didn't believe in ghosts. I'd filmed in abandoned hospitals, graveyards, and morgues. But Karasta, it's different. It's not haunted because of who died there. It's haunted because of how they died. The prison was built by the Russian Tsar in the early 1900s. Later, the Nazis used it for executions. Then the Soviets turned it into a KGB prison. Thousands were shot, tortured, or simply vanished inside its red brick walls. Locals say the souls never left. They hear boots marching when no one's there. And at night, a woman's voice crying for someone named Alexander. They call her the White Lady of Karasta. When I arrived to film an episode for The Haunted Truth, I thought it was just another ghost tour. But that night, I learned why even guards refuse to stay after dark. I checked into one of the old cells, a narrow room, concrete floor, rusted bed frame. They let guests stay overnight for the prisoner experience. I thought it'd make great content. At first, everything felt normal. But around 1 a.m., I woke up to footsteps. Slow, heavy, military boots echoing down the corridor. Then a man's voice whispered in Russian, "Stoy." It means stand still. The air went freezing cold. My breath fogged in front of me, and when I turned on my camera, the screen flickered, then cut to static. I stepped into the hallway. The lights overhead buzzed faintly, and that's when I saw her. A woman pale and glowing faintly white, walking slowly toward the execution yard. Her head was lowered, her hands shaking. I followed, half terrified, half mesmerized. When I reached the courtyard, she stopped and turned to face me. Her eyes were hollow, but full of pain. Then behind her I saw another shadow, a soldier raising a rifle. And suddenly a gunshot, loud echoing right in front of me. I fell back, the vision vanished, only silence remained. But the smell of gunpowder was still in the air. I ran to my cell, heart pounding. But when I looked in the tiny mirror on the wall, someone else was staring back. A face covered in dirt, eyes wide with terror, and lips whispering a name I didn't recognize. Then I felt it, a cold hand on my shoulder, a whisper in my ear, the same voice, "Stay with me." I blacked out. No dream, no sound, just cold darkness pressing around me. When I woke up, it was morning. The guards said they found me lying in the execution yard, my cell door still locked from the inside. No one could explain how I got there. I checked my camera footage later, and right before it cut out, you can see a faint white shape behind me, and a woman's whisper saying my name. Since that night, every time I edit my videos, the mic picks up static, and beneath the noise, a voice repeating one word, "Stoy." Stand still, I'll never go back to Karasta prison. Some places aren't haunted, they're hungry, and if you ever visit Latvia, Latvia, and you hear footsteps behind you, don't turn around. Would you dare to spend a night in the